Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. My name is the RetroDen, and as most of you know, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga came out yesterday. Everyone is hyped, everyone is loving it, and today, for all of you that bought the normal edition and want to take a look at what you can get by buying all the DLCs that came out on launch day and that are available to you to purchase as of now, today I'm going over all the characters you can get in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga DLC. If you guys have a second of your time, feel free to subscribe. We're going to have more LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga content in the future, and leave a like, it always helps in the algorithm. Let's get right into the characters. So starting by order, as you can see right here on the screen, we're starting by the Mandalorian Season 1 character pack, and it's fitting we're starting with Mando himself, or Din Djarin, however you want to call him. So Din Djarin, or Mando, is the first character in this pack, which consists of 5 characters, most of which are bounty hunters, as you can imagine given the theme of the series, and we have one scavenger I'm going to show you next. So first we have Din Djarin in his full Beskar armor. You can see by his shoulder pad that has the Rhino sign, and he comes with Grogu on the side. So Grogu will walk around with you wherever you go. He doesn't count as a character. As you can see, I have my second character right here with me, but whenever you start shooting or fighting, his capsule closes, just like in the series. So that's a neat little addition. As you can imagine, Mando is in the bounty hunter section of characters. He has his dematerializer with him that can, as you know, disintegrate people. It shoots 3 bursts. It doesn't one-shot people, but as you can see, it can kill people like in the series. Moving on to our second character, we have someone that also shows up in the beginning of Season 1, tied up with the Grogu episodes, and it's IG-11, another bounty hunter that appears on the Mandalorian Season 1 show. You can see here he's a droid, but he's also classified as a bounty hunter. He has his rifle. He doesn't have his 2 classical rifles he uses in the show, but he has his normal rifles that also shoot 3 bullets. So basically the same as Mando. In the melee he has his unique animations that look kind of droidish, but it's everything you would expect from an IG-11 character. Moving on to some more human characters, we have Greef Karga. As you know, Greef Karga is the one that hires Mando in Season 1 to do all the bounty hunts, and is the one who gets him the contact, in this case, for the job to get Grogu. So he's another bounty hunter character. Even though he's not a real bounty hunter himself, he only ends out the jobs, he is classified as a bounty hunter character, and he comes with 2 pistols and has normal human animations for fighting. As you can see here, he whips out the pistols and just shoots them both at the same time, and it's a neat little character you can use if you need a bounty hunter character. On the topic of humans, and now not in the bounty hunter category, we have Cara Dune. As you know, Cara Dune is an ex-Republic soldier that's in The Mandalorian, so she's classified as a hero in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. She has her usual rifle that she carries around in the series, and it's the same as all characters. She just shoots, but now not 3 blaster bolts. She only shoots 1, but has a fast fire rate. As for melee animations, she has her normal animations, as you can see right here. But it's not that special, it's just Cara Dune, a normal hero character that you will be able to use on your adventures. Moving on to our last character, and in my opinion, the best character in this character pack, aside from Mando of course, it's Quill. You might know Quill from the I have spoken scenes in The Mandalorian. I have spoken. Which is a really neat character that the fans really liked, so they decided to put him in as a scavenger for The Mandalorian Season 1 DLC pack. So, he's a scavenger, he has normal human animations, and he doesn't have a special weapon, he just has a blaster he can use to shoot stuff like every other character. But I think it's a neat addition because, come on, it's Quill, he's a likable character, and it's fun to be able to play around with him in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Moving on, we're taking a look at the second pack, which is the Solo A Star Wars Movie character pack. This one has a little bit more characters than the Mandalorian pack, so you're getting more for your value, since it's the same price as the Mandalorian Season 1 character pack. And starting off, we have Han Solo, of course, as anyone would expect. He's the scoundrel class, so basically as you would imagine, not a bounty hunter, but a scoundrel. He has a one-handed pistol, which is his classical pistol. It has the same look as the Greef Karga pistols, but as you can imagine, it's his signature pistol. He has some cues, as you could see right here, and in the beginning he will speak from time to time some of his Chad-like quotes that he likes to bring out. It's Han Solo being Han Solo. But moving on to the next character. Still in the Scoundrel class, we have the young Chewbacca that's from the movie. So not the normal Chewbacca, you will get the normal Chewbacca by playing the story missions in the movies. But this one is just like the normal Chewbacca, except it's young. He's also a scoundrel, as you can imagine, and he has his classical crossbow. I'm not sure why they went with the stud shooter version of the crossbow, since most of LEGO Star Wars fans don't really like the stud shooter, but it's their decision, they do whatever they want to. As you can see, it shoots these heavy bolts, which can kill faster than normal blasters. But besides that, it's normal Chewbacca, and it's what you probably expected it to be. Moving on, we have Lando Calrissian young. So basically the Lando Calrissian that's portrayed by Donald Glover. He has a silver rifle, he has his cape, he is coming with all of his style to LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga, and as you can imagine, just another normal character. Basically, most of these characters are just for the sake of being them. You're just getting them for getting the possibility of playing with them, and Lando is no exception to that. Of course, you're getting the normal Lando Calrissian in the story, but if you want to play as Donald Glover from the Solo Star Wars movie, you can get it in the DLC pack. Moving on to some characters in the Solo movie, we have some characters from the Crimson Dawn, which is the major crime syndicate that shows up in the movie, and we have, most specifically, Kira, which is the girl from the Crimson Dawn. You probably remember from the movies if you have watched the Solo, and you have Tobias Beckett, which is Han Solo's mentor in his original lore. Tobias Beckett comes with 2 blasters, which I think is a really cool addition, because come on, 2 blasters are always cooler than 1. These 2 are also in the Scoundrel category, so if you want to play with a Scoundrel category character, you also have these 2 characters from the Crimson Dawn to pick from. Talking about the Crimson Dawn and moving on to the Resistance, we have the opposite side also in this character pack. So right here we have Enfys Nest, which is a character for the Resistance to the Crime Syndicate in the movie Solo, a Star Wars movie, and you get her as a Nero character as well. As you can see, she doesn't have a blaster right here, she has a spear, which is really cool. She has a really cool design, I really like her helmet and her torso piece. They are really unique. She has a bone necklace and her helmet is really cool as well. As you can see, her fight animations are a bit different since she has a spear, but they are really cool nonetheless. You can combo with it like every other character. You can fight in the air. It does a little less damage, but it's really cool nonetheless. So if you want a melee character and you liked Solo, the Star Wars movie, this is the character you'll probably be using the most. Moving on, let's take a look at the characters you can get if you pre-order the game digitally. So if you pre-ordered the game digitally, you got access right now to the Troopers pack, which basically consists of variations of Stormtroopers from all the movies. So starting off, we have our Scarif Trooper or Shore Trooper, or however you want to call it, that appears in the Rogue One in the Battle of Scarif. All of these are normal troopers, so I won't go in too much into detail with them, since it's just a trooper with a blaster, and it's basically what you would expect. Next up, we have the Incinerator Stormtrooper. This one is a bit different, even though I said I would go into detail. As you can imagine, this one has a flamethrower. The animations are looking pretty sick. His armor is also looking pretty neat. Some people don't enjoy these Stormtrooper helmets as much as the classical ones, but in my opinion, I really like them. And I really appreciate this design. Moving on, we have Range Troopers, which, if I'm not mistaken, they're from the Solo movie as well. But in this case, they come on the Trooper pack that is available right now if you pre-ordered the game, but will be available for purchase in May the 4th, along with some other packs that I will talk about in the future. So as you can see, this one has a normal blaster as well. As I said, these don't vary too much from one another, except some specific characters like the Incinerator Stormtrooper I talked about some seconds ago. Moving on, we have a really neat addition, which are the Imperial Death Troopers. The Death Troopers are really cool troopers, which are all black, and they also show up in the Rogue One movie. They are also really cool because if you have played Battlefront 2, you know Death Troopers are really strong and they're really cool to use. Their blaster is really one of the normal blasters, so that's the part where they're lacking. I wish we got something cooler and unique for them, but this is what we get. The shooting is also normal, as you would imagine, and they have a thermal detonator. As you can see, if I press circle or the BB button, depending on which controller you are using, they can throw things to destroy stuff or maybe kill enemies. As you can see right here, he gets damaged. Let me try and hit him. As you can see right there, he gets hit, but that's it for the Death Trooper. Last but not least, on our Troopers pack, we have the Mimban Stormtrooper, which has a really cool design. I really like the cape plus camo aesthetic of this trooper. As you can see, also a normal trooper with a normal blaster that has a thermal detonator. I think most of these have a thermal detonator, but I might be wrong on that. And so all of these are rocking the, not Rebels, but the new Lego style helmets they decided to use. So if you like that, the Troopers pack must be something you might be interested in buying, since you'll get a lot of variation when it comes to Troopers if you are interested in that. Last but not least, when it comes to all the packs, we're taking a look at someone that's exclusive to the pre-order, which is the classical Obi-Wan Kenobi minifigure. So this one is my favorite one by far, and it's the classical Obi-Wan Kenobi Lego figure from the original Lego Star Wars sets. He's still in yellow, he has his normal hair and his normal Jedi clothes. As you can see, he has his blue lightsaber. We're talking about Ben Kenobi in this case, not Obi-Wan, so the Ben Kenobi from the 4th Star Wars movie. He has all your usual lightsaber combat techniques. As you can see right here, he also can throw his lightsaber like all lightsaber characters. And he's a really cool character you could have gotten if you pre-ordered the game. So I'm really hyped I got him, because he's probably my favorite character until now. I haven't gotten all characters in the game by far. I need to still complete the game, which I haven't done. But as you can see right here, he even has some quotes like Han Solo has, and he's a really cool addition to your character roster. There are some other characters in packs that haven't come out yet but are already announced, but I'll save those for other videos, since I want to make a video solely on the characters that are coming out on those specific packs when they come out. You can purchase them already if you have the Skywalker Saga character pack. You'll get all of those when they come out. Well, some of them are coming out in April. Most of them are coming out in the 4th of May, which is Star Wars Day. So we'll have to wait until then to take an in-game look at those characters. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I persuaded you to maybe buy some DLC characters, since most of these are really cool and really cool additions to your character roster in Skywalker Saga. Other than that, if you liked the video, feel free to leave a like, it always helps. Subscribe if you want to see more Skywalker Saga content, because I will be pumping it out in the next days and weeks. As long as I got content to do for this game, you know I'm going to be pumping those videos. So subscribe if you're interested in that. And other than that, this has been the Retro Den. I hope you have a nice weekend and a nice Easter break, and I'm out.